So I imagine probably not going to get many clicks on this because most people have fled the market. But I think, from what I can see, between next week and the week after, but soon, we're going to be looking at the everything bounce, right? So this is counter to the sentiment right now, which is extremely bearish across absolutely everything. Like everybody, stocks, for any type of stock, all the stocks, even bonds, everything's going down. Obviously we know crypto's going down. So I think from what I'm going to present to you, if you've got the stomach for it, it should suggest bouncy time and probably a decent relief rally across all. Like I say, I'm building up a stock portfolio now. I've been in 90% cash since December. It's burning a hole in my pocket. I think now's the time to start to deploy some of that, even if it were only to be for, like I say, a 30 to 35% move for major indexes. So there's a few things about this chart right now and a few charts right now that would suggest that this is the moment that we kind of waited for well, I mean, when was it on the dominance chart? It's been going back a while now since we alternated back into a Bitcoin position, probably since January. Yeah, so since January we've been saying, okay, altcoins are altcoins, they do what they do, they are what they are, but really you can't justify an altcoin position this size, this position in the of the dominance chart, much to the disgust of people that find this chart highly irrelevant. But the Bitcoin dominance chart has now approached close to the toppier area of these previous supports, which is about 48.7%. So as we approach that 48% dominance, that's more of an interesting place to think about going into some altcoins. So we're going to look at Matic. So something we've not looked at in what feels like years. We used to trade this over and over and over again, rinse and repeat, until it finally broke and did that massive, well, I suppose from our entry point, like 1 cent, 1.2 cent to be specific, a couple of 100x really. Conversion baseline crossed below the cloud, that's fine. Green portion, price closing above the cloud, and now the Chiku span above the cloud as well, which would suggest a pump signal. I would be looking for this to try and maybe even push straight through the 200 exponential this time and all the way up to around 3,400 sats. That's your 200 weekly, 200 simple moving average on the daily. Now let's just check the weekly to see how this looks. Right, so this is really good as well. Weekly, we're trying our hardest to clear that 21 exponential. That's basically a Bollinger Band almost, center of a Bollinger Band. Yeah, they're both in at the same place. So the Bollinger Band center and the 21 exponential on the weekly all at the same place, and then the 50 weekly is the only thing above us, and then basically we're good to go. We are good to go. Let's have a look at the momentum shifting on this one. Right, so we got our first green histogram tick since January this year. That's a good little setup as well. So if we just bring it down to its tether pair on the 4-hourly, we've got ourselves a golden cross. You haven't seen many of these on tether pairs, to be honest with you. This is the first one I think I can remember seeing of any significance. Now, we've had the golden cross, we've retested it once, we've retested it again. What we need to do definitely at this stage now is to actually break up and make a new high. Now, there is a good chance that this will happen. It's not dead cert or anything. There is a good chance it will happen because what we've got is a conversion baseline cross above the cloud, Chiku span closing above price action. This is one of those continuation of a trend signals, right? The ones that we know and love, and this is on a tether pair rather than just a Bitcoin pair, so it should add a bit more weight and a bit more power to it. Hello? Hi, it's me, CryptoClick. Yeah, I notice you're trading on crypto exchanges, but without any benefits at all? That's madness. I've been made an affiliate partner with pretty much every exchange out there, so if you want to get some benefits, you might as well set up exchanges with the links that I've got in the video description or in my Telegram and Discord. You can get welcome bonuses for signing up, or even better, up to 20% off all your trading fees for life. Yeah, I know, what a treat. So next time you fancy setting up an exchange, use some of the links that I've got in my video description, because otherwise you're mugging yourself off. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video.